morning. Good morning. Happy Monday. It's Manifesting Monday. So I'm going to manifest you all coming in here. Let me just share that I'm online and maybe we'll have some peas that come in. All right, so when you find this, please share it out. If I can find it, I'm going to share it out. It's always a chore. But I know that we are live, so let me see if I can hit the share button. There it is. Okay. So welcome in, everyone finding it. Good morning, Kathy. Please help me share this. It's been a chore to get online and to get everything going this morning. Okay, there we go. Finally, I got it shared. Good morning, Kelly. And let's have a cuppa together. So whatever you have in your cuppa, cheers and welcome in on this beautiful Monday morning. Hi, Kelly. Thank you for coming in. All right, so let's go into our hearts. When you place your hand on your heart and slow down your breathing, you connect to your higher self. Good morning, Deirdre. You connect to who you truly are. So breathe in love and breathe out love. Breathe in light and breathe that light out into the world. Good morning, Annie. Breathe in peace. Breathe in joy. Breathe in compassion. And then give somebody a big old heart hug. Hold them in your heart and say, thank you. I love you. I'm holding all of you this morning, especially my Deirdre. I'm going to give you a big heart hug. Then we say our affirmations. I am enough. I am worthy. I am happy. I am filled with divine light. I am healthy. I am abundant. Whatever your I am is, just place it out there for the world to know that that's how you are, because that's what you're doing. You're not just telling yourself, you're sharing it out to the universe and saying, this is how I choose to live my life. Abundant, happy, peaceful, whatever it is, after you say I am, that's you. Deirdre, I am a compassionate actor for peace. Absolutely. And that's what life is all about, is just whatever you choose to make your mission. And we all have a mission. We all have a purpose. Good morning, Linda. Good morning, Barbara. So that was day 490 of saying our I ams, saying our affirmations together with each other. Kelly, I love yours. I am grateful for my life. Gratitude is the best thing you can do in your life. Find something every day to be grateful for. Even if it's just, I woke up this morning. I'm taking more breaths on this earth planet. So I'm so grateful for all of you coming into the morning show with me. Annie 7, I am worthy. I am the love of God. I am healthy. I am enough. I am abundant. Yes, indeed. And the more we say those affirmations, the more we really feel them, and they become a part of who we are. Jennifer, good morning. Thank you for returning my heart hug, Deirdre. I appreciate that. Jennifer Langren, I am enough. That is such a big statement. I am enough. All right, so that's our affirmations, and do a little check-in. How y'all doing? How's life treating you today? It is Manifesting Monday. What are you manifesting? What's coming to you in your life? You know, there's been so much lately that has shown up for me personally, and I am so grateful for everything that appears in my life, for every blessing, for every challenge, for everything that is an experience to be learned from and lived. And I want to live it. I don't want to just exist. I want my life to mean something. So that was my desire that I put out into the universe. I want my life to mean something, not just that I was born and I died. There's more to life than that. So when we think of what we want, that's when things start to churn and change. Yes, it is high energy. It's a high energy day. And so, Deirdre, I'm not surprised that there's ringing in the ears. I've had it as well. So I don't think you're alone in that, my dear. So manifesting. It was interesting. I don't normally watch TV, but sometimes if I'm visiting with someone and they're watching something, I'll just sit with them to be social. And was watching this interesting program where I believe it was in Brazil. They were talking about manifesting, and her technique was what I would call strange, but whatever works for someone. So her technique was whatever she wanted to manifest, she would find a miniature of it. So let's say she wanted a sofa. She would find a miniature sofa to have that she could see and visualize. And I believe it is the seeing it real part that works with this. So she would put that where she would see it and focus on that until the real item that she wanted to manifest appeared. And I was wondering, is this a real thing? Do people actually do this? And yes, it is a tradition. It's something that they actually do. And so I thought, well, I understand the concept. So maybe I'll give it a try this week. Maybe if there's something that I'm wanting, let's say if not just me, let's say if there's something that shows up for you, like you're desiring a new vehicle, get a little miniature of what represents that vehicle and just put that in front of you and just see it. The power is in the visualization. The item is just a token, it's just a symbol. So symbols are powerful. So if you have something physical that you want to manifest, then you would get a miniature, a little model of it, and then manifest from there. But again, the power is in you. It's not in that item. That's just a symbol. It's just showing you what you want to see, what you want to appear. So I'm going to try it. And if you want to give it a try, let's see what happens. See what comes forward from it. Brookie, good morning. Good morning. Kelly, grateful I was able to go to the creek and look for petrified wood. Time in nature really boosts my spirits. It does me too, Kelly. I'm glad you had that experience. You know, I was going to go out yesterday and do some things. I'll be going to a different house this week, and there's some things that I wanted to have. And it was so hot, just opening the door to let the dogs go outside to do their business. I was like, I'm just not going to do it. If I don't have to be out in the heat, then why? Why would I? I'll stay comfortable inside. So today I really do have to run some errands. So praying for me and for everyone who's affected by this heat wave that's going on right now. And I just saw on my computer we have a heat advisory for today. So I don't think it's going to let up anytime soon. So I'm praying for all of you that may also be in the heat and having to go out in it. You know, for some, it's not an option. You really do have to get out there and either go to work or run errands or do what you have to do. But please be safe. If you realize that you're being overcome by the heat, get inside, find shelter, do something that is going to help you to cool down. And Kathy, you like the idea, 3D vision board. Oh, Kathy, yes, that just sparked an idea for me. So thank you. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do a 3D vision board. Annie says, when I wanted my car, I had it in my mind and kept looking at pictures. Yeah, but isn't this like taking it a little bit further, like the 3D part, where you actually see that symbol of what it is that you want? All right, I love it. Okay, you guys, do you want story time this morning? That's the manifesting tip. So let's see if anybody tries it. Let me know what happens and what shows up for you. And we'll get to the message from the angels if you want story time. Let me pull it up on my computer. Okay, so story time today is called Honor Life. The most beautiful people we have known are those who have known defeat, known suffering, known struggle, known loss, and have found their way out of the depths. That's a quote by Elizabeth Kubler-Ross. Sometimes a soul comes into the world to make a big difference. Sometimes one comes here to make a huge difference. We are saying goodbye to one such being who has blessed our planet in such a way that many across America and other countries are filled with sadness. I met George Franklin in person a couple of years ago, but I interacted with him for about 10 years before that. He received his donated kidney 4 months after I did. George and his friend Barbara created an organization for organ transplant recipients to support and bond together over our longevity with our second chance at life. It's called the Quarter Century Club. It's for those who have successfully kept their donated organ at least 25 years. George was our loving president until last year when his health took a downturn. This man lit up every room he entered. There was no space big enough to contain his blessed heart. I know he rejoiced when he heard our accomplishment of making the Guinness Book of World Records in June at the transplant games, even though he couldn't be there. He was certainly with us in spirit. It was a sad day for all of us when we received the news of his passing a few days ago. May we all strive to be like George, loving, compassionate, understanding, and appreciative of every breath we take. Dear angels, how do we honor someone who has touched so many lives? Dear ones, the greatest tribute you can offer is not found in monuments or memorials. It's found in imitation. When a beautiful soul leaves the earth, they do not ask you to remain in sorrow. They ask you to continue the work of love they began. If they were generous, become more generous. If they were kind, become kinder. If they encouraged others, become an encourager. Their light has not gone out. It has simply been placed in the hearts of all who loved them. Every time you choose compassion over judgment, gratitude over complaint, or hope over despair, you keep their light shining in your world. No act of love is ever lost. Love is eternal, just as the soul is eternal. George has simply traded his earthly body for wings of light, and from his new vantage point, he continues to cheer each of you onward. Live well, love deeply, be grateful, and when your own journey is complete, may those who remain say of you what can so truthfully be said of George, that your light made this world a kinder place simply because you were here. The angels whisper, the measure of a life is not counted in years, but in the love shared, the hope inspired, and the hearts forever changed. Those who live with gratitude never truly leave you, for their light continues to shine in every soul they have touched. So today, I promise to live my life fully and give of myself such that my light continues once I'm gone. So honoring George, that's what I wanted to do. And that's what I sat with the angels and talked about last night. He was really a giant of a man, and he touched me in a big way. All right, so what does Kuan Yin have to say about all that? Good morning, Kim. The loving push. Sacred Grandmother will nudge you when you need to take a step, comfort you when you become uncertain, and provide the means for you to move towards your destination, which is, of course, your divine destiny. When you feel the divine pushing you, leap. We've had that card a few times lately, and I think Kuan Yin's really trying to speak to us about paying attention, listening when there's something that we need to pay attention to, and honoring whatever it is that is in our path, in our destiny to accomplish. Good morning, Karen. Okay, so what does Yogananda have to say? Avoid a negative approach to life. Why gaze down the sewers when there is loveliness all around us? One may find some fault in even the greatest masterpieces of art, music, and literature. But isn't it better to enjoy their charm and glory? Life has a bright side and a dark side, for the world of relativity is composed of light and shadows. If you permit your thoughts to dwell on evil, you yourself will become ugly. Look only for the good in everything that you absorb, the quality of beauty. We do have choices. We have options. And it's up to us, really, how we live our life, the choices that we make, the decisions that we make. Am I going to see the glass half full, or am I going to see it half empty? It's all in our attitude. It's all in how we perceive this life that we came here to live. I choose love. I choose to make a difference. And we all have that option. We all have the same ability to step up and to shine our light more brightly. All right, let's do a few angel whispers. Good morning, Mary. And then we'll set an intention for Mama Gaia, as we have been doing every day, and we will continue to do. And then we'll go into our prayer time. So pick a page. Anyone have a page that you want a message read from today? Just put the number up there, and it ends at 82. So whatever number that you would like to open to, just let me know. Page 36. Thank you, Linda. Today, we invite you to take one bold step toward your highest self. Speak the words you've been afraid to say. Follow the calling that keeps whispering to your heart. Create, share, dream, expand. The universe rejoices in your becoming. Remember, you are limitless. You are capable of miracles. And when you fully step into that knowing, you will see you were never meant to be ordinary. You are extraordinary. Oh my gosh, Linda, you tuned in to the exact message that goes with the message from the angels and goes with what I wanted to do with that message, which is to honor an extraordinary life. And here are the angels telling us we're all extraordinary. We all live extraordinary lives. So thank you, Linda, for choosing that page. And Kim wants page 2. Your attitude is your altar. What you place upon it, thought, feeling, or deed, becomes the offering that shapes your destiny. May you bring awareness to the temple of your being and choose to fill it with peace, joy, and truth, one sacred letter at a time. Who did that? Kim McElwain, thank you for choosing that page and that message. Our attitude, and that's what Yogananda was talking about. It's our attitude, how we approach life, what we see as we look at life. Are you going to look for the beauty, or are you going to look for the thing that you can complain about? We can all find things to complain about, but can we all lift up the beauty of the world? That's what will make a difference. All right, page 15 for our Annie. And Annie, I hope Grayson is continuing to do well, and I hope you are doing well, my friend. Still your heart, dear one, and let the world be painted by your peace. In the calm of your spirit, beauty is born anew. Be still. You know, there's a quote from scripture that says, "Be still and know that I am God." And it's in that stillness that we really connect in with our higher self. We connect in with God, with the angels, with Christ. So being still is one of the best things we can do for ourselves. Mary wants page 23, and then Karen, page 22. So let me turn to that and find those last two messages. You are already worthy. You are already whole. Let go, beloved, and rise. For your wings remember the way. We don't have to force ourselves to rise up, up, up. We allow it. We allow our energy to become free, to float free, to leave that 3D heaviness and anything that's trying to tether us down. So thank you to Mary for that page. At page 22 for Karen is the last one. Your power is not in what you control. It is in what you remember. You are divine, eternal, and radiant. Shine, dear one, shine. These are beautiful reminders today, aren't they? All of these whispers that you all chose. You chose the pages. And they're such a great reminder that we are enough, just as we are. We don't have to force anything. We don't have to put on a different persona or a different face or different words. Just be you. Just do you. And watch what happens. Watch the miracles open up in your life. Okay, it's time for intentions. We've been doing this now, I know, for a week. I didn't even keep track of when we started doing it. But every day, this is our new norm here at the Morning Cuppa. Every day we're going to honor our Earth Mother by setting an intention together for her, for how we treat her, for the things we want to see on Earth. So as we set these intentions, let's remember that our Mother Earth is a living, breathing entity. She is alive. Let's treat her that way. Treat her as a living being. Honor her as you would your biological mother that gave you birth, or anyone who has taken care of you and helped you along life. Let's honor our Earth Mother who nurtures us, who loves us unconditionally. So with these intentions that we set, I would love for you to type in what you would like to say as an intention to our Earth. How do you want to honor Earth? What's your intention that you want to put out there and that we all can wrap our arms around? And we're going to lift those intentions with a moment of silence, focusing on each one that's spoken, each one that's typed in, each one that you're holding in your heart. We will set that intention together. So it is my intention today to honor Mother Earth, who's going through changes, who's putting forth a lot of inclement weather, the heat, rain, flooding. It's my intention to see Earth come back into balance, to help us that are walking on her back, to be safe, to feel secure, and to feel love. And I intend to pour love from my heart into the heart of Mama Gaia. Annie's intention, I want to have healing to our Earth. So let's shine healing energy as we sit in a moment of silence. We know how to send Reiki energy. We know how to send love and heart hugs to others, right? We do that every day here on Cuppa. Let's do it for our Earth Mother. Let's send so much love right down into the core of Gaia, such that it creates a ripple. It creates an effect from what we're doing. Thank you, Annie. Deirdre, I intend to lift our Mama Gaia so high that she's free of what ails her. I love that intention. And let's all wrap our arms around that we're all going to lift together as we sit in a moment to honor our Earth Mother, to see her healed. You know, we were talking about manifesting and visualizing. So when we want something, we want to bring something to us, we can look at an image of it or a 3D creation of it. Let's hold an image of a healthy earth, of seeing it rising up above all of the things that are holding back the love that Gaia can bring to us. Good morning, Brandy. Thank you for being here and thank you for your affirmations. And Annie says, I just heard the Lord will keep our earth from harm. Absolutely. All right, so let's go into our hearts. Let's remember what we are doing as we sit in a moment together of just pure silence. And as we hold these intentions in our heart and we send love into our earth planet, just listen. You don't have to do anything. Just be in silence. Lose all distractions from around you. And let's see if Gaia has something to say to us about what we're doing or how we're helping her, how she's receiving it. See if there's any message. We've been getting some beautiful messages here in the mornings. Thank you, Kim. I give love and healing to the trees and the animals and the rainforests. Thank you for that. Thank you for shining a light on all that's here on the planet, that we can make a difference by doing these moments every day, just a moment to take together to lift up our earth and to honor her and to love her. So thank you, Kim, for those words. And let's focus in on these beautiful intentions that we are setting together. Good morning, Sally and Tony. Thank you for being here. All right. So, Sally, it's good to see you. I know that we've been missing you here, and you may not be aware of what we are doing here on Cuppa every day. We are setting intentions for our Earth Mother to feel our love so that we can infect a change on our Earth. We can bring in more positive, more love, more peace. And by setting an intention together, we are honoring her in this way. So we're going to sit for a moment of silence, losing all distraction. If you want to close your eyes or if you want to keep them open, it really doesn't matter. Just focus from your heart, like you would send love to a person that is ill, someone who is not feeling well. Our Earth Mother is not feeling well right now, so we are going to send healing energy right to her very core. And then just listen as we do so. So right now, let's just take that moment together. Shine love from your heart right to the heart of Gaia and all who walk on her back.
is our mother. We must take care of her. The earth is our mother. We must take care of her. Hey Yana ho Yana, hey Yan Yan. Hey Yana ho Yana, hey Yan Yan. Her sacred ground we walk upon. With every step we take, her sacred ground we walk upon. With every step we take. Hey Yana ho Yana, hey Yan Yan. Hey Yana ho Yana, hey Yan Yan. The earth is our mother. She will take care of us. The earth is our mother. She will take care of us. Hey Yana ho Yana, hey Yan Yan. Hey Yana ho Yana, hey Yan Yan. The earth is our mother. We must take care of her. The earth is our mother. We must take care of her. Hey Yana ho Yana, hey Yan Yan. Hey Yana ho Yana, hey Yan Yan. Her sacred ground we walk upon. With every step we take, her sacred ground we walk upon. With every step we take.
We must take care of her. And thank you for setting intentions together every day to take care of her, to love her more. I just want to hear if anything came up for you during that moment that together. Was there anything, any message you received? And did you feel your love flowing into Mama Gaia? I felt peace during that moment. I felt that the earth was able to exhale while we were sending love to her and wrapping our arms around her. And thank you, Sally. I saw your intention to connect once again to the space we occupied on Mother. And we're working very diligently to make her beautiful again. There's a lot we can do to accomplish that. There's a lot we can do to take care of our Earth Mother. Yes, absolutely. Sally, we've been hearing that message now for a while, and our Earth Mother has been speaking to us very clearly that things are out of balance, and we are the ones that have the power to restore that balance. Kim, I feel she's saying things are turning back to positive. That's what I felt as well, Kim. I felt a lot of peace. I just felt that balance start to shift so that we can see more of the beauty of our Earth Mother. Deirdre says, I know that sending love to our mother works. When I first moved here 13 years ago, the tree outside was a thin stick-like structure. Now she flows across all of my windows. I love it. The more you talk to plants, the more you talk to the earth, the more it listens. And let's listen. Let's listen to our hearts as we do that and listen to what she says back to us. All right, it is our prayer time. So let's pray together. Pray for our earth. Pray for the people that walk on earth. And for anyone who needs an extra uplifting of your energy, if there's something going on in your life that you'd like us to hold you for, then please just share it. Okay, Sally, I'm just reading through your message. Sorry. Sally said it's her opinion. I happen to think that when new illness goes throughout the states, we are being called to come back into the home, get off the face of the earth so she can do more healing on her own seems to go in waves as she seems to need to heal more. I love being able to be aware of what is going on with her. It's a connection that we haven't had in a long time. Well, we're doing that every day here, Sally. Come join with us every day, you guys. Bring your intention and let's hold it together to heal our Earth Mother. Kim, I see it in the animals this summer, more happiness and positive energy. Yes, happy animals, happy trees, happy plants. Let's have more of that, please. We pray every day for all humans, for Gaia and all who live on her back, for world peace, attention to human trafficking, our children, solutions for climate change, families living with addiction, our troops, and especially those who are deployed, all countries and their leaders, for me and my family, thank you for that, and for any traveling peas. All right, so thank you, Deirdre, for that beautiful prayer. And if any of you have anything that you would like to add into our prayer time today, just type it in. Let's please remember those who are affected by the passing of George Franklin. He is an amazing person. I won't say was, because he's still with us in spirit. And he made a huge influence on my life and on the lives of everyone that he came in touch with. So pray for the family, especially in their loss and in this time of remembering him. Sally, prayers for the lost, the love for our homeless, as well as our troops, and pray for those who live here of another, and pray for our entire family here. So thank you, Sally, for adding prayers. And I know our Brandy always asks us to pray for those affected by dementia and those affected by suicide. So thank you for that, Brandy. Wednesday is Grayson's eye doctor appointment in New Orleans, and he has to see a surgeon. Okay, so we're lifting up our Grayson still for complete repair of whatever needs to be repaired. Sally, I can relate to that for sure. Thank you, Kim, for your prayers, for tender hearts. And that's what happens when there's such a bright light and so much love that someone shares while they're here on earth. We miss that light. And that's the tenderness that's in our heart. All right, let's go there. Let's lift up all of these prayers, and any prayers that haven't been spoken that you're holding inside, just add them into our prayer circle today. Anyone who's facing a challenge, anyone who's going through a struggle right now, we put you in the middle of our prayers and wrap our arms around you. So God, we bring to you these prayers today, prayers for our Earth Mother, prayers for peace on our planet, prayers for this beautiful living entity to return to peace, return to balance. God, help us to know our part. Help us to know how we can serve through love, through offering unconditional love and doing our part in cleaning up the planet and helping Gaia, restoring the beauty, restoring the light that's shining forth. We lift everyone that's going through a challenge, everyone who's going through repairs, everyone who's feeling a little tender today, or feeling left out, or feeling like they're not sure that they belong here. Help us all to find our footing as we walk on Mama Gaia. Help us to say with each step, as our beautiful Deirdre points out, with each step say thank you, giving gratitude. Help us all to feel that gratitude inside. I pray for each person hearing these words. I pray for our families. I pray for this planet, that we can restore that light for our generations to come, for our children and their children, and on down the line. We love you. We thank you for miracles. We feel your touch and we feel your love. Om Shanti. Om Peace. Thank you, everyone, for being here. And Linda, I see you, and lifting up you and your beautiful son, Christopher, and we'll hold him in our heart together today. All right, well, it's time to celebrate. Celebrate love, celebrate life, and lift our vibration up, up, up. So let me get that on the screen so we all can go there together. Well, let's go into our hearts. Hand on your heart center. And slow down your breathing.
Higher and higher and higher yet. Beyond the clouds, past the sun, that's where we're headed. Filled by the power of the Spirit. Guided by purpose, raising consciousness. Up, 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 we gonna raise the vibe. High and high, till we touch the sky. We don't need no wings to fly. Up, 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 we gonna raise the vibe. High and high, set your intentions. We off to another dimension. Up, 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 we go. Let love lead the way. Up, up, we go. No time to hesitate. Up, up, we go. Man, it feels so good. Up, we go.
Let's breathe in love. Breathe that love out into the world.
There was a time when I didn't know what to do. I'd focus my mind on things that just made me blue. No reason, no rhyme, making the negative true. I didn't know what else to do, but then I found my groove. We're going up, 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 to a higher plane, up, where we can complain, up, where we can refrain from anything bringing us down. Up, to a higher plane, up, where we can complain, up, where we can refrain from anything bringing us down.
Up, we gonna raise the vibe. High and high, till we touch the sky. We don't need no wings to fly. Up, we gonna raise the vibe. High and high, set your intentions. We off to another dimension. Up, we go. Let love lead the way. Up, we go. No time to hesitate. Up, we go. And it feels so good. Up, we go. We going higher, higher yet. We going higher, higher yet. We going higher, higher yet.
We're going higher and higher and higher, yeah.
Up, we gonna raise the vibe. High and higher till we touch the sky.
We don't
Need no wings to fly. Up, we gonna, and it feels so. Up, we
Oh, sweet little Max. We love you so much. And Peas, thank you for being here today. And what a beautiful show together. We had a special P on, Scott Miklas. Welcome, Scott. Scott's son, Cannon, is in a competition to be Toddler of the Year. And I have reposted the post where you can go and vote. The vote doesn't cost you anything. You just click a button and vote. And let's get Cannon to be the Toddler of the Year. He deserves it. I've known Scott and Ashley, Cannon's parents, for years, and I knew them before there was a Cannon. So let's lift him up and send many blessings his way. And Scott and Ashley, I love you so much. Thank you for joining into Cuppa today with our P family. You are P's for Peace, and I appreciate you so much. All right, so I will repost that again today on my timeline, so you can vote every day. Let's vote for Cannon. Let's get him to be the Toddler of the Year and see that beauty rise up for all the world to see. All right. Deirdre, you already voted for Cannon. Yay. Thank you. Thank you. Peas, let's get behind this and let's give a big push so that we get Cannon out there into the world for them to see his beauty and see his light. I love you all so much. Stay in your heart. Stay blessed. And I'll see you back here tomorrow for our morning cuppa together. Bring in whatever you choose for your cuppa and just sit and have a sip with us as we start our day on a wonderful footing of loving each other and loving our Earth Mother. Take care, everyone.